Dear students, this is the question which I gave you in last video, and most of the students they sent their query regarding the solution of this question. So here I will discuss this question. This was the question: maximize z is equal to 20x1 plus 30x2 subjected to 3x1 plus 3x2 less than or equal to 36, 5x1 plus 2x2 less than or equal to 50, 2x1 plus 6x2 less than or equal to 60, and then x1 comma x2 greater than or equal to 0. First the step is we will write this model in a standard form. So here 3x1 plus 3x2 plus s1 is equal to 36. It is 5x1 plus 2x2 plus s2 and plus s3. So this is how we make equations in constraints. Then the last line, because all the variables they are supposed to take positive values. So x1 comma x2, s1 comma s2 comma s3 greater than or equal to 0. And there is a little modification in objective function. This is 20x1 plus 30x2 plus 0 into s1 plus 0 s2 plus 0 into s3. Now this is the first solution. This is the first table that represents initial solution. Here in basis we write select variables from each constraint. If there is presence of select variable, so we will write select variable first: s1, s2, s3, 0, 0, 0. And these are the coefficients taken from objective function. Now here we write all the variables which are there in objective function: x1, x2, s1, s2, s3. Now these are the coefficients we have taken from these constraints. Now this I think all of you must be knowing how to make this table. Now we check its optimality. It is though we know that this solution is not optimal, but still we are going to check optimality. The reason is that further steps of making for writing improved solution is dependent on optimality check, because in optimality test you will identify key column, key row, and that is the prerequisite for writing improved solution. So this is the reason, though we know that this solution is not optimal, still we are going to conduct optimality test. So here first we will calculate z. 0 into 3 plus 0 into 5 plus 0 into 2 is 0, 0 into, so since all here 0, so you will get all the lines, this line, all the zj is equal to 0, 0 into 3 plus 0 into 2 plus 0 into 6, so 0, 0, 0. Then delta j is this minus this, so 20 minus 0. So you can see that all the values are 0 here, so this line will be reproduced here. So 20, 30, 0, 0. Now this solution is not optimal. Why? Because if any delta is greater than 0, then solution is not optimal. So here there are two delta which are greater than 0, so solution is not optimal. Now next step we are going to write improved solution. For writing improved solution, first thing is that we have to identify key column, key row, and key element. So key column will be the column corresponding to maximum value of delta. So this is key column. Now we will identify key row. How key row is identified? These values, solution values, or in first table these are the values which are in right hand side. These values are divided by corresponding values of key column. So this is the ratio. So 36 by 3, then 50 by 2, 36 by 3, 50 by 2, then 60 by 6. So these are the values, and here the minimum value is 10. So this is the key row, and element lying at the intersection of key column and key row is key element. Now we are going to write new table, new solution. Every table of simplex represents a solution. Now the first thing you have to keep in your mind, first you have to write the variables in basis. So in basis there will be a chain. Variable corresponding to key row will be replaced by variable of key column. You can say s3 will leave and x2 will enter. So s3 will be replaced by x2 with coefficient. Right? Now second thing is that in this key row, the key element will be made 1 by dividing key row by key element. You can say, like here key element is 6. If we divide this row by 6, So here you will get 1. So this is the first thing we are going to do. So for that I have written this command, that R3 new is equal, R3 new becomes R3 old into 1 by 6. So if you divide this row by 6, it becomes 1 by 3, 1, 0, 0, 1 by 6, and 60 by 6 is 10. Now rest of the other elements of key column, कितने भी एलिमेंट हों की कॉलम में, ऊपर नीचे यहाँ यहाँ यहाँ, all the elements will be made 0. How they will be made 0? With the help of this row. Multiple of this row, remember only one liberty you have to you can utilize, that is multiple of this row can either be subtracted or added in these rows, so that you will get 0 here. So here it is 2 and here it is 1. So if we multiply this row by 2 and then subtract from this row, you will get 0 here. So this is the reason here command is written R2 new becomes R2 old minus 2 times R3 new. Now see, if you multiply 2 here, so it will become 2 by 3. So 5 minus 2 by 3, 13 by 3. 5 minus 2 by 3, 2 by 3, 15 minus 2, 13 by 3. Then in the same way you can see all the values. Now, so here you will get 0. Now you have to make 0 here also. Here it is 3 and here it is 1. If we multiply 3 here and then subtract from this row, you will get 0 here. So here you can see this is the command R1 new becomes R1 old minus 3 times R3 new. So here you get these values 2, 0, 1, 0, 1 minus 1 by 2. And I suggest you to check these values. If there is any calculation mistake in my solution, then I expect, though I have done, I try my best to find out the to do the exact calculation, but still if you find any discrepancy from your calculation, you may let me know. But answer is correct, because I have checked the answer from where I took the question. But still, this is my suggestion, because you are supposed to do your calculation. So now these are the values. Now again we check its optimality. 0 into 2, 0 into this, and 30 into 3, so it will be 10. In the same way it will be 30, it will be 0, it will be 0, and it will be 5. Now 20 minus 10, 10, 30 minus 30, 0, and finally it is minus 5. Now this solution is not optimal because there is one value which is positive. So again now we will write improved solution. So here it will be key column, because this is the only column which is having positive value. So this will be the key column. Now we will identify key row by taking ratio of these values with the corresponding values in the key column. So 2 by 6, 3, 30 upon 13 by 3, 90 by 13, 10 by 3, 30. So minimum ratio is this. Now, and this is the key element. So now in next improved version, the first thing is that x1 will take place of s1, and so now this is the new solution. S1 leave and S1 leaves and x1 enters. Now here it will be made 1. So R1 new will be R1 old upon 2, because that row should be divided by 2. So here you will get 1. So this is the new row. Now these two elements should be made 0. So अब ये नई वाली रो में यहाँ पे 1 है और यहाँ पे 13 by 3. अगर इसमें हम 13 by 3 से मल्टीप्लाई करके इसमें सब्ट्रैक्ट करें, यू कैन से R2 new will become R2 old minus 13 by 3 into R1 new. So this will be the command. R2 new will be R2 old minus 13 by 3 into R1 new. In the same way, R3 new is equal to R3 old. Why? R3 old minus R1 new upon 3. Why? Because here it is 3. It is 1 by 3. So if it in the new row it is 1. So if it is multiplied by 1 by 3 and subtract from here, so these are the commands. R3 new becomes R3 old minus R1 new into 1 by 3. Now these are the values: 1 0 1 by 2 minus 1 by 4, and these are the values: 0 0 minus 13 by 6 1 3 by 4 0 1 minus 1 by 6 0 1 by 4, and there 3 17 9. And finally these are the values of z: 20 30, and now this is the delta: 0 0 0 0 and minus 10. All the values either 0 or negative. There is no value of delta which is positive. So now solution is optimal. Now we are going to write the answer. X3 is equal to x1 is equal to 3, x2 is equal to 9, x1 is equal to 3, x2 is equal to 9, and z max is equal to 330. So this is the answer. Now one more thing I am going to tell you. Suppose a few varieties I am going to discuss. Suppose in an optimal solution you find in such a way: in the basis there are the values x1 and s1, x1 x2 s1 s2, and these are the solution values 5 3, and you get all the delta negative. This is suppose this is the optimum solution. What I want to tell you कि ऑप्टिमम सोल्यूशन में हो सकता है सारे डिसीजन वेरिएबल ना आ पाए और फिर आपका सोल्यूशन ऑप्टिमल आ जाए. सो here you will say that x1 is equal to 5, then what will be the value of x2? ये बताने के लिए दिस इज द रीजन बिकॉज यू मे फेस सच टाइप ऑफ सिचुएशन वेयर यू आर गेटिंग ऑप्टिमल सोल्यूशन. एक बार आपका सोल्यूशन ऑप्टिमल आ गया, देन यू हैव टू स्टॉप, यू डोंट नो हाउ टू प्रोसीड फर्दर. सो and one more thing, then why to proceed further if we have got optimum solution? So then how we are going to interpret this solution? इसका मतलब ये हुआ, in an initial solution all the decision variable you take 0. X, for example, x1 is equal to 0, x2 is equal to 0. Remember the initial solution of simplex. There all the decision variables are taken 0. Then we improve the value of objective function, and finally accordingly the variable decision variable replaces the slack variables, and finally we attain optimum value of objective function and the variable corresponding corresponding to these variables of these values of the variables. अब इसको कैसे लिखेंगे? इसको ऐसे लिखेंगे x1 is equal to 5, and we are not interested in finding out the values of कि बोल रहे हैं s1 is equal to 3. इसका हमें क्या करना है? Because this is an objective function, it is not going to play any role. इसका मतलब ये हुआ कि x1 is equal to 5 and x2 is equal to 0 because x2 could not get some other value to contribute in objective function. तो ये कभी भी ऐसा हो, जितने वेरिएबल्स ऑब्जेक्टिव इसमें बेसिस में, सपोज ये सोल्यूशन आपका ऑप्टिमल आ गया और जो वेरिएबल बेसिस में प्रेजेंट नहीं है तो इसका मतलब ये उनकी वैल्यू 0 है. सिंपल सी. आई थिंक ऑल ऑफ यू would have understood this, and in next video I will discuss some more varieties. Thank you.